Sam Tallent.
We are all at the same level.
Sam Tallent.
Yeah.
I need to be louder than everyone else.
You are a touch louder than everyone else.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
Is the button on?
The button's on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to you live from Key West, Florida. It is, of course, I, Sam Tallent, the humble steed, the burro from hell. I'm joined, as always, by my sturdy assistant, my main man. He's been producing Wide World down here. He's undefeated. Jacob Becker, everyone.
I'm not producing Wide World down here, but I appreciate that.
No, you have been. You've been such a fucking asset, bro.
Good.
I've asked you to call people. You've called people. You went out and you found a bunch of treats that we can give to a doll later.
Oh, they're exciting.
I can't wait to see them. Maybe we should reveal them on the pod.
There will be a reveal on the pod.
Okay. And, of course, the silent podna that rides in the shadows. They call him the Mole Man because if you see him on your skin, you're probably going to get sick. Please, welcome to the microphone. The deflated, the masturbated, Patrick, the Animal Richardson.
What's up, everyone? Ricky Spiderbites here, coming to you live from Key West. I am sun-drenched, and I am stiff as a board.
Pat is not laying down. His head has just shrunk.
I have a tiny head now, like Beetlejuice show.
It's not a perspective thing. Yes. Beetlejuice, Beetle Records on display here in Key West. A bunch of old guys. This is a good place for if you're an old man who realizes too late in life that you can't be rude to women if you want them to stay. This is your vacation destination, non-paralleled.
Yeah, that is the guy here. Mm-hmm. A lot of crocodile men.
Lots of people with Boston accents.
Yeah.
Well, that's because we've been hanging out with Joe List's family. I think that might be warping your perspective.
Besides them.
Even just around. Yeah, a lot of leathery people that have northeastern accents.
A bunch of Drew Bledsoe truthers wandering around out there. A bunch of lawyer Malloys.
Yeah.
Huh?
Ty Law,
yeah.
think about that.
Before we get into Key West recap, I do want to explain to the people what's been tickling me today. I have been considering hiring a haggard old dwarf to pretend to be my niece Susanna in order to prank Susanna's mother. I think it'd be very funny if Hannah went to pick up her daughter from preschool, and when she arrives, a small person who has the same hair and backpack and clothing as the daughter she dropped off that morning comes out to the car and is like, "Hey, Mommy, can we get ice cream?" And Hannah's like, "This isn't my daughter." And everyone who works there is like, "Yes, it is. It's Susanna. She's been such a good girl today. She learned all of her letters." And she's like, "Yeah, Mommy, I deserve ice cream. I know all my letters and shapes." And Hannah then calls me and Emily and is like, "Can you guys come down here?" And then we come down there and we're like, "Yeah, it's Susanna." And I pick up the dwarf and I hold her and I'm like, "Do you have a big day at school?" And she's like, "Yes, Unky Sammy, I had a good day at school." Mm-hmm. So that's just been kind of making me laugh today.
My favorite part of the bit earlier was that you would recreate older photos that you had of Susu with the dwarf so that you could show your sister-in-law.
Like well-known photos that we've traded back and forth, your iPhone memories that pop up. If I can somehow hack her phone and implant iPhone memories of us and the dwarf, Susanna, that would really bring me an immense joy.
This is moving into PSYOP territory.
I'm trying to gaslight my sister-in-law into total freak-out.
You're the CIA.
I want to break her mind. Yeah, I mean, if you want to make a Ted Kaczynski, you have to break a couple heads.
I'm turning my sister-in-law into Ted Kaczynski.
Well, my sister-in-law does fear technology, and she wants to put an end to the tightening digital grip that has us all in its palm. So, yeah, and I think we do that by pranking her into thinking that, like, I don't know, a 42-year-old chain-smoking Latino dwarf is actually her beautiful daughter.
Did you recently watch the documentary about the girl who's accused of this?
Brother, this came to me just sitting on this couch exhausted. Yeah, this one came straight from Christ.
There is a woman who's suing a family who accuses her of being in her late 30s but pretending to be a 12-year-old to get adopted. And that she
That's every man's worst nightmare.
She terrorized the family and was apparently pretty violent. They just left her in a town.
What?
And the court found on the family's side, but now she's suing them for mistreatment because she's trying to prove she is a child through science.
Wait, they ditched their...
They left the kid in a townhome and left and just like didn't tell them where they were going.
At least it was a townhome. That's a good place to be left if you're going to home alone for a while.
It's a weird thing. I think she might be 36.
That's my age.
I think it's a con lady.
Either way, she's tiny, so it's like just fucking just put a little cup on her head.
Maybe I can get her to come in and be Susanna.
Yeah, that's the one.
That'd be great. The best child imposter in the game. Give me the Mickey Mantle.
She needs a gig.
I finger painted. Look, I finger painted.
Can we go roller skating? And then she's just like smoking and texting the whole time. Susanna, where'd you get a phone?
Shut up. I want an espresso.
I need something to open my eyes. Her hands are shaking. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know if we got to all the way to the meat of that thing, but I just wanted to make sure that I brought it up on the pod.
It's pretty great. We are going to see a haunted doll soon.
Well, I don't know if we should really bring it up. Bonzo's really afraid. Where is Bonzo?
Bonzo's in the bathroom with Joe, I believe.
They're 69ing.
Okay, they're 69ing in the tub.
But we do have some presents.
So, Key West is a home to a bunch of spooky nonsense, and most paramount amongst them, besides the remnants of the thing we call slavery, is the fact that we are going to visit Robert the Doll. Becker, you know a lot about Robert the Doll. Is Bonzo in the bathroom with you, Joe? Yeah. Okay. If Bonzo wants to come out here and tell us what he knows about Robert the Doll, that would be huge, because Bonzo said that he got really, really stoned, and then all of his friends left, and he was stuck to the couch watching a Robert the Doll documentary, and it really scared the shit out of him. It kind of scared him as much as if you thought that your daughter was been turned into a middle-aged dwarf.
Yeah, he got rocked to the core.
Yeah. So he's like legitimately scared to go, because guess what? We're going to disrespect the haunted doll. All right? I'm not, there's no spoilers here. You guys know who you're dealing with. We're going to be rude to the doll.
We're not fucking retards. We know it's not haunted.
I'm not scared of a doll. I'm not a baby.
No.
All right? And I'm also not a 13-year-old boy who's afraid he's going to get caught by his dad. I don't play with dolls. I ain't scared of dolls. The only dolls that I care about are the New York dolls, and I have all their stuff on vinyl. Well, I do. I'm a rock and roll guy. Come to Key West, I rock, I roll, I lose control.
I bring all my vinyl down to Key West.
You know what? I said, bitch, I can't afford to bring you down because I'm bringing all my 7 inches.
But to be safe,
Some of them were sandwiches, yes. Yes, they were. They were little mini subs that my doctor said I could have because there wasn't a lot of nitrates. But, yeah, so as a rocker, there's a lot of things I don't care about. Anything by The Who after Keith Moon died. I don't care about helmet laws.
And I ain't afraid of no dolls.
Look, I don't have to wear a helmet. It's technically not a motorcycle. There's 3 wheels. All right?
That's right.
Yes.
But we are going to bring some gifts for Robert.
We're bringing him digital little short movies?
Digital gifts.
Oh, gifts with
Gifts.
a T. Okay.
And so that Bonzo doesn't end up haunted for life because he is worried that
we're bringing an offering to the doll. And if anyone gives us any guff, I'm going to say, you know what? I ain't never met no haunted doll before. I don't know protocol, bro.
And we got it some spiced rum.
Yeah, and this is like a full fucking bottle for Robert.
That's a handle.
Yeah. Imagine his little sailor suited hands. He wears a sailor suit. I'm supposed to be afraid of a doll who wears a sailor suit and lives in a glass house near the airport. Shut up.
Apparently it's who Chucky is based on.
Yeah, and guess what you can do to Chucky?
Drop kick it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Chucky.
Put him in a pillowcase and throw him in the water.
Just like any other ginger.
If Robert the Doll comes for me, I know my fucking rights. I'm going to pull my pistol. I'm going to blow its little sailor cap all the way to Kingdom Come.
Yeah, we're in Florida. Stand your ground.
Yeah, look. Hey, doll. I got 2 words for you. I'm not saying I'm on the pod. But as a haunted doll, I bet you think them all the time, and you probably say them.
It's just one word twice.
So we're going to bring him a little bottle of Captain Morgan spiced rum.
Yeah.
That's good, because he's kind of spicy himself.
Yeah, and if he gets liquored up, maybe he'll forget what we said to him and not haunt Bonzo.
Is he a Caribbean doll?
Oh, is he Irie?
I don't know. I'll pull up the info on him here in a moment.
Is he all fucked up on Tostones?
He might be a Tostone. Oh, my phone is the camera. He might be a Tostone.
My phone is the camera. That's a fun thing. What do you got?
Yeah, sure, but we want to ask you some questions really quick.
Bonzo, will you talk to us about the doll or not?
Where are you going?
You've seen the documentary.
Where are you guys going? To chase a little pussy?
Where are you babes going?
Yeah. You're going to Blue Heaven. Okay, sure.
Nice.
Whatever. You don't have to lie. Just say we're going to get some strange. Joe?
Bring me a cocktail.
I promise Bree.
I'd go. Oh, I'm driving. Never mind.
I promise Bree that if you died, I would marry her too. And I don't want to have to do that.
Get a whole key lime pie.
All right. Don't get a whole key lime pie. We have to interview a doll in an hour.
We could eat it after we get haunted.
Oh, a little victory key lime pie?
Yeah.
Hey, get a whole key lime pie. Tell him Sam T sent you. See if they can make it into like a nacho helmet type thing. That'd be sick if they made him a hat, a key lime pie hat.
Dope with just a meringue topping.
Yeah, but then they're walking here and a bunch of fucking roosters start savaging their heads. Joe's like, oh, dude, stop! Rooster! Stop it, dude!
It's breaking open my skull.
Bonzo's like, I'm Bonzo? I'm scared of a doll? Okay, so we got it, a little snifter.
A little drink for it to have.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be hard to show on camera.
Okay, what is it, a swat?
It's my favorite one.
It's Robert's name, but it disappears into the waves on this keychain.
It's lithographic.
What?
So we thought that'd be really fun for a little Robert.
What, so we can hypnotize it into a sense of belonging?
Yes.
Oh, sick! Whoa, the waves are crashing on his name.
Yeah, the waves crash over the name Robert on the keychain.
Oh, this is an old magic that's gonna scare him.
It might haunt him. It might scare him.
That's the trick.
Let's show him that one last, as not to.
Well, I think what we need to show him last.
This is good. This is good. He can use this on his Chrysler Pacifica when he drives to doll work, his job.
The car that all haunted things drive.
He works on dollhouses.
Yes.
But last but not least,
yes. Awesome.
we got our boy Robert
A bit.
a new girlfriend.
We got him a bit.
Yeah, we got him a bit.
Dude, I don't know. That's kind of giving him a handle and a lady. He might. I don't know what's going to happen with him and that lady.
He's a gentleman. Robert haunts people without their consent, but he doesn't lay hands and fingers and digits on people without their
little
consent.
bit.
Remember that guy's name from earlier? Ray Pissed.
Hell of a good time meeting you. My name's Rapist.
Hi, I'm unfortunately named Ray Pissed. And I am, in fact, pissed about it.
I am on the sexual offender registry, but not for rape.
Raymond is my middle name, but I chose to go by it. I thought it would work.
I seemed like a real Ray pissed when I bought a solo Barbie doll at a CVS earlier tonight.
Oh, yeah, you went in and bought like a fucking 930 Barbie doll in your pink shirt, wearing your Panama J Cat?
That's all I had, yes.
Damn, dude.
And
Did
then
you pay cash? Were you wearing gloves?
I used my card, didn't think about that, but then on the walk away, two Latina ladies yelled at me from the curb, "Nice pink," and were laughing at my shirt while I was holding a Barbie doll in a bag.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then you bought a pack of moldy cigarettes.
I did get a pack of moldy cigs.
So you got the whole Key West experience. I like how this is just Barbie, too. It's not like Nurse Barbie or like Let's Ride Horses Barbie. It's just Barbie. And then the dress seems like it was made of scrap dresses.
Yeah, it's like the liner from another Barbie clothing
We
line.
thought Robert would like it more if she didn't have a profession.
Yeah, he likes more of like a drifter, like a loose kind of freedom-seeking lady.
Yeah.
With her hair in the wind and her eyes on the road.
All the other ones were a bit beach-themed, and we didn't want Robert to be upset about being locked inside.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what they say. Those who live in glass cases shouldn't throw curses.
That's true.
In an attempt to gain a little more context for the listener, this is a doll that has terrorized people for years on this island.
Is that so, Becker? You know a lot about him because you read Useless Facts Weekly.
Yeah. I know that the people that like made him a big deal are known con men.
Con men. What did they do? They did like the...
They did like Exorcist stories. They did Amityville was the big one they did.
They made the $5 footlong $12.
So they just make haunted houses.
Mm-hmm.
No, but they do this thing where they would approach people with kind of something of a story and then flesh it out in a PR idea of how to sell it and then make it a destination so that the Amityville horror thing became a thing that got sold as film rights and book rights, and they brought these people in a lot of money. And
so they're behind the Amityville horror and
Yeah.
Robert the Doll.
and a bunch of other shit.
So they're fucking hucksters,
Like
man.
dozens of things. Yeah. So these aren't just people who like found a paranormal thing or creeped out by this doll to the point where they had to share it with people. These
They're
are
P.T. Barnum-esque types.
Yeah, these are Barnum-esque.
God damn it. Okay, so I have nothing to be afraid of.
No, I'm not afraid.
Because I have
a.
I mean, things are on the upswing for old Sam T.
Yeah, no.
Everything's coming up roses right now. I cannot afford to hit a fucking curse speed bump.
No, none of us can afford any additional
You're
shit.
fine. Maybe this will reverse your curse.
I thought of that. That
Yeah.
would be cool.
Yeah, so like a negative number plus a negative number equals a positive number.
Yeah, wake up and my beard's coming back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
That would be cool.
You no longer smoke. You don't have female wasting disease anymore.
Yeah.
You wake up next to a dwarf and it's not my niece.
I've been eating a quarter pound of nougat every night, though, and I think that might be helping.
You have been. You absolutely have. You've been
That
getting
didn't even feel good. I lied. I've eaten a half pound of nougat every night.
Not
Damn, this
your
is-
Turkish ass being delighted every
I've
night.
spent an astonishing amount of money on Turkish
Becker's got
delight.
his groove back. He just had to go to the Caribbean
Yeah.
to get his groove back.
How
You're
much
down
money?
here.
How much money do you think you've dropped on Turkish delight?
It's over $200.
Damn, you're the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe ass over here, huh?
Yeah. It's
Wow,
so
you're
good.
Mr. Tumnitz.
It rocks. It's
And not
so
only have
good.
you been eating Turkish delight, you've been getting new kinds of Turkish delight every night. You had a key lime, you had a persimmon, you had a pomegranate.
lemon, cherry.
Yeah.
The kiwi and the pomegranate are the best
The
ones.
kiwi was very
Can I have
good.
one?
Yeah, you want a kiwi?
Yeah, I heard they're gonna let you back there so you can start making your own concoctions.
I mean, Becker, you're just the mysterious man who comes in there every night at exactly the same time. They have to let you see how the Turkish delight is made.
He's given me a hefty discount the last 2 nights.
How hefty of a discount?
Pretty good. Like,
How much is a pound of Turkish delight?
It's like $20. Oh no, a pound is 45.
45.
Yeah.
So I was like, 20 is a lot, but 45 for a pound.
Yeah.
So you've dropped at least $100 in Turkish delight.
I think it's like just at 200 because I bought a bunch of baklava for everybody at the club one night too.
You sure did.
Yeah.
You sure
every
did.
time I've seen you walk into the green room at the comedy club, you've had a box of
It's so
some sort
good.
of dessert.
Dude, I gotta tell you, it's not so good.
I
It's
love
like
it.
fine.
No, I love it.
It kind of has a circus peanut type quality to it.
Yeah. I adore it. It's so good, and it's like enough fruit and sugar. It lights my brain up. It gives me a good little serotonin hit.
You're getting off on the Turkish delight?
100%.
So you're like C.S. Lewis.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
C.S. Lewis
What about him?
wrote The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which
Oh.
introduced Turkish delight to the American reader.
Yeah.
Because when the boy goes into the wardrobe, Mr. Tumnus approaches and he has Turkish delight and he says, "Would you like some Turkish delight?" And the little boy goes, "Oh, I sure would, Mr. Tumnus." And then that's what gets him on the Ice Queen sleigh is Turkish delight. And as a little fat boy, I always wondered, what is it? God, it must be just like the best treat in the world if this kid's willing to trade his safety for it. No, it's not. It's kind of like if Play-Doh had a little maple syrup spilt into it.
I would trade my safety for it. It's so good.
You have. You've been wandering into the slums of Key West every night after sundown
It
to go
rocks.
score some Turk, as you call it.
Yeah.
I mean, nougat does fucking rock.
Nougat's cool.
Yeah.
You know, the one that you got that didn't have any fruit, that one I was kind of rocking with. I was vibing with
The
it.
brownie one?
Yeah. I was like, this is my partner.
Yeah. That one was really, it was so rich though. I had
Yeah.
like one piece and was done with that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're truly a strange person.
I think I'm going to get the. I'm very weird. They have a saffron one, and I'm excited about the
Don't
saffron
get the
tomorrow.
saffron one. This is the same thing as Matlock. You're not allowed
Okay.
any reimaginings.
Okay.
All right?
I'll stick with the ones I know then.
Thank you.
I might go in there and see if they will mail me the rest of the kiwi they have.
I might dress like Robert the Doll when we show up. I might wear a little sailor suit.
Fuck.
What if I showed up in a glass cube just like Robert? See,
Dude.
this is the only time that I want like producers and like people who work
To
on
bring
this show.
you shit. To bring
Well,
you funny props.
Right. It's like, well, okay, here's how this show works. I do a show on Tuesday. A kid named Dax comes in, wild-eyed, unblinking, eyes, mostly toenail scabs. No, he was a sweet kid, handsome, and he says, "Hey, man, you said on stage you guys are looking for cool stuff to do while you're here. Well, I got an in on Robert the Doll." And I'm like, "Oh, cool. We can go down there and like joke around, bust his balls." And he was like, "I would highly recommend not doing that.
Yeah.
He has decimated countless people's lives. You need to write him a letter asking if you're allowed to film him. And then what? He fucking checks yes or no, like I want to take him to a Sadie Hawkins dance?
Yeah.
You're a boy.
And people send back letters asking forgiveness after the fact.
Yeah. What losers are sending fucking letters to a doll? You go out and buy a stamp to send an apology letter to a doll. You should instead go to Sports Authority, buy a gun, put it in your mouth, and do one brave thing.
Be brave for once in your life.
Pat, you kind of hang out with like spooky gals and gem sluts. Would you write a letter to a doll to impress a girl?
No. I don't believe in talking to dolls, and I don't believe in writing letters to dolls.
Look, we all had our guys when we were little, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah, we had guys.
I was afraid of E.T. My buddy Andy Quinn had an E.T. doll. I was scared. By the way, I think we're going to have Andy Quinn on the pod Thanksgiving week.
Sweet.
He hit me up and he says, I'm getting into the pod scene. Can I come on yours? I was like, yeah, dude, why don't you do your first pod? It's a top 175 podcast. This will be great.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, I think that Theo Vaughn's got it going on. I was like, Andy, keep that energy, brother. So anyway, he had an E.T. doll and it scared me. Scariest doll.
I had like the little G.I. Joes with very posable guys.
The dollar store G.I. Joes were superior because they
I had
many different points of articulation.
Yeah, I had mostly those.
Yeah, those guys fucking
And I would
rocked.
just like recreate like Total Recall with them.
Do you remember
Yeah,
my
I would do
buddy?
wrestling moves with them because they could do power bombs and stuff.
Yeah, fucking tight.
Do you remember my buddy doll?
I've met a couple of your friends. I don't care for any of them.
You
You talking about Jordan?
a kid on my street had a My Buddy doll that scared the shit out of me.
You grew up next to Jordan doll?
No,
Okay.
but he looks like a
My
buddy
buddy
doll.
doll.
My buddy doll.
My buddy doll.
My buddy and me. You don't remember that ad?
No, of course not. I didn't grow up in a television set. I was outside playing with mud, getting tricked by bugs.
Yeah, it was like a. It was like
What? They're tricky.
What about them? Tricky.
Are you a lady?
Spiders. Spiders are tricky. They set traps.
Yeah. They literally make webs for you to fall into.
Yeah, but besides that, name one tricky style bug.
Caterpillar.
What's tricky about a caterpillar?
It becomes a fucking butterfly. Next question, stupid. What happens in the cocoon?
What?
Let us in there,
It's
big
not-
caterpillar.
It's not its fault that you're getting tricked by its metamorphosis.
Dude, it turns into like a fucking sentient goo, and the next thing you know, it can fly around like
dude,
it's gonna go be on God's
yeah,
Christmas tree.
You're right. I forget that it like goops up. I don't like thinking about.
You don't
that.
think that's tricky?
I'm changing sides.
Yeah, you are.
I'm with you.
What about a stick bug?
Do you think that tastes good if you like took a shot of like the butterfly when it's just liquid?
I've eaten a Metapod before.
That's a
proud of it.
Pokemon.
Well, all Pokemon are based in fact.
That's
Dugong
much
is just
true.
the name of an animal, Pat. You really want to get into the weeds with me? Because they call me the weed whacker, bitch. I'm down here catching pidgeys in the high grass.
you really blew my mind earlier when you told me that Gengar can learn to swim.
I think Gengar's the evolution, right? Mm-hmm. No, yeah, it's Ghastly, then Gengar. You need a what to catch it, Becker? 3.
Moonstone.
You suck.
Trade.
Oh, it's a
God.
trade. My bad.
No, to evolve it, you need to trade it.
Okay.
In order to find
Isn't
it,
there one in
you
between?
need a slith scope.
Oh yeah, that haunted tower.
Yeah.
Isn't there one
yeah.
between Ghastly and Gengar, or is it just the two, man?
Yeah, it's probably you, and you're like this.
When I got the
That's what's between the two of
when
them.
I got the gas mask bong on.
Yes. Becker.
Yes.
My buddy. Shoot.
It was like it was the doll that I think they actually.
It was
based
Chucky.
The look of Chucky.
Yes.
On. Yeah. But it was scary to me.
It came from the show, Chucky. I don't think that they had My Buddies. Look, go off in the comments. Sam T doesn't know shit about late 80s cinema. I don't. I was born in 87. All right? The wall just fell. The world was evolving and changing. But I have a hard time believing, hey, we made this cool doll at Mattel. It's called My Buddy. How are we going to sell it? I don't know. How about we make a movie about a version of it that comes to life and kills kids?
Based on Robert. Yeah, that very well could be possible.
Too bad we're not interviewing Robert Duvall. That almost made me pass out in the water the other day. Here's the setup. Becker gets off the phone. He's like, "Hey, buddy, I got us a fucking big get. All right, there's not many celebrities who live down here, but I got the biggest one. We got Robert the doll." And I hear it from like across the beach, and I'm like, "For real?" And he's like, "Yep, we're going to meet him at 11:30." And then I turn to the guys and I say, "Did you hear that? We're going to meet Robert Duvall." So then we sit down and we write a bunch of questions in order to interview Mr. Duvall. What was it like working with Coppola? Do you have any fun Marlon Brando stories? Is there any truth to the Zendaya rumors? Do we hear wedding bells in your future? And then we get there and it's revealed it's not Robert Duvall and it's Robert the Doll, and hilarity ensues.
Yep, all the prepared questions are still about The Godfather.
Yes, exactly.
The set of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. It's like, when you got your Academy Award in 1983 for Tender Mercies, what was that like? You were Boo Radley. Did you read To Go Set a Watchman?
To go far to henchman.
And then we're just standing there in front of a doll, and there's like the doll's owners are standing around us getting mad.
And that's just going to make me laugh more if they're getting pissed off.
Dude, if someone scolds me for how I'm talking to the doll...
I think the energy.
I'm going to lose my fucking mind.
Dude, we're going to lose it. But I think the energy is going to be more you boys are being dangerous than it will be you boys are being rude.
Like, you're playing with an ancient magic.
Like, if you guys want to do that, I'm going to just leave the room then. I think it's going to be more.
So you're going to leave us alone with the doll?
I think that's what that.
Well, you're going to get it back nude.
Dude. He's just holding the Barbie.
Yeah, I mean, if we have all access to the doll...
I think there's multiple haunted dolls. I think we're seeing 2 haunted dolls.
What? The fuck?
I believe
this is such new news.
What? You've been keeping this under your bonnet?
No, Bonzo was keeping this under his bonnet. It was explained.
Because he didn't want to scare us?
I think he's been mulling it over in his head. But the guy said he wouldn't talk that way to Robert, but that the other doll we could have some fun with.
It's a little.
What is it, a sex doll?
This one likes to riff. You can riff with this one.
Is it My First Anna Nicole? What is it?
Whoa. I don't know. I don't know what the secondary doll is.
There's a backup doll in case we blow it with Robert. They're like, hey, you guys aren't really Robert material.
Yeah. Well, I think there's one you can be a little bit goofier with, and then Robert supposedly has ruined more lives.
Do I have to fucking genuflect when I meet Robert? Do I have to go in on bended knee?
I don't think so.
Robert, hark, I'm an emissary from the Western Plains.
I think we're going to be fine.
I hope so, because Emmy literally was like, Sam, don't do anything stupid.
I didn't know she believed in all sorts of is she a witchcraft person?
She's a doctor.
Yeah, so...
She has the most logical mind. It's very concrete and inflexible, but when it comes to spooky toys... Ooh.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Should we shoot a bunch of Kratom before we go there?
I'm not going there fucked up on Kratom.
Okay.
You guys should shoot those right now.
No, I'm going to shoot them before Tom Dustin's big movie tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm going to be tie-eyed. I'm going to be like, man, it really flowed, cat.
That is a fun move.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, I didn't stay and get those gummies from Anastasia. She brought us a bunch of gummies tonight.
Okay.
But we're not at the show. Anastasia, our friend at the greenhouse in Marathon.
Okay.
Who let me go behind the counter and ask people if they wanted to buy Percocets. Yeah.
Maybe we should text someone.
No, you don't need any gummies. You have your Turkish Delights.
Yeah, I don't need
Nature's gummy.
thousands of milligrams of THC.
Becker, you can go back there and sniff around and just flip a coin in front and be like, hey, Stasia, it's me, Beckman. You want to come meet a doll?
Okay. See if she wants to go see her cursed doll mate.
I don't know. I invited a bunch of people to come meet the doll, and all of them passed.
Okay.
Everyone was scared.
Damn. Oh. Yeah. We're going to be fine. We're going to talk a lot of shit. This doll's going to know who's boss.
Joe's scared. He said that he didn't want anyone to know, but he's like legitimately scared.
Oh, that rules.
I bought a rosary this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Whoa, I thought those were fucking Benoit balls.
Yeah, we just got blessed at the Vatican.
Pat,
That's got to last.
You're going to want to wash those rosaries before you put them around your neck. By the way, I'm wearing a shark tooth necklace. And I've been wearing it since we got here.
And I'm wearing a dolphin necklace.
Yes, you are. And earlier today, I got hit by a jet ski. But they got in trouble because I was swimming in manatee water. How about the manatees? How about the chickens? How about the wildlife we've experienced down here?
We saw a sea turtle up in the air.
Yeah, we saw a CTE turtle. It was on its back.
The pelicans are nuts.
Mm-hmm. Pelicans were fucking sick. Tell them about your buddy Thornton.
Yeah, so we were at Laggerhead's. I don't know any of the bartenders down at Laggerhead's.
That's the deciding factor for if Tom Dustin wants to go to a bar or not, is if he knows the bartender.
Or if it's happy hour.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's happy hour, but I don't know any of the bartenders.
What was the name of the place you were talking about going to?
A fake place?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go down to the Thirsty Sponge. It's happy hour.
No, there was like a turtle or something.
Turtle bees. I don't remember.
You know, it was like turtle tasters.
Turtle bites.
Turtle bites. Yeah.
Turtle bites.
Yeah, I think Michelle's working behind the bar. Turtle bites.
Half off painkillers.
This is the Patreon.
No, I don't know. We're having fun. Why?
Well, I was going to say one of the funniest things I've heard is when Tom seriously told me, like, oh, yeah, I got a spreadsheet for all the good happy hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was that need to be a Patreon only nugget?
Well,
What man likes a deal.
I
Yeah.
don't want to make it sound... He doesn't seem like a guy who'd make a spreadsheet for anything, and he has one for the happy hours on the island.
I mean, that's how you live and die here if you're a local.
That's
You
true.
know the happy hours. You know when the 4 to 6 o'clock happy hour is, and you know where the late night happy hour is, and you spend like $8 a day on food.
the late night happy hour is a cool move.
Ah,
Yeah.
man, we were going to go to fucking Turtlebees, but I don't know the chef over there.
Ah, shit. It's not happy hour for another 4 hours. Oh, yeah. So we were at Laggerheads.
Yeah.
Lager heads.
Booze.
And it's like a beachfront bar. And
It
there's
used to be
this-
Bum Beach, a street performer told us tonight.
Yep.
That's what Reed said.
And there's this fat little boy there. He was on vacation with his grandparents.
He was a real Turtlebee.
He had a Route 44 Sonic drink.
And there was not a Sonic on the island. So I feel like that's his safety Sonic beverage. You know, it's like a thunder blanket for a dog. He goes everywhere with it.
And he ate a foot-long hot dog.
He fucking crushed a foot-long Ripper in like 3 bites.
He was being a menace all around. He was
After he ate
splashing.
that hot dog, remember what he said? What are we going to have for dinner? His grandparents were like, Thornton, you just had 12 inches of meat. It's my birthday. No, it's not, Thornton. So,
I was standing in the ocean watching these pelicans crash down.
which are badass, dude.
They do not give a fuck about us either. They could get so close.
Yeah, they like fucking soar up like this, and then they kind of like turn in like a strange cascade, and then out of nowhere they become a missile, and then just down into the water.
With their mouths open.
Yeah, their mouths open, and then they kind of like filter feed on all the delicious cigarette butts that Becker flicks in there.
And they get up and toss one back.
Yeah, they're just crushing zins.
And then Thornton comes up. He pops up next to me, and he's like, "Those things are cool, huh? Those birds are cool. I hope one of them doesn't think that my that my head is a fish and penetrates my skull.
He said the word penetrate my skull.
Penetrate my
And
skull."
we were like, huh.
And I was like, "This
Pat,
is the
maybe pop
coolest."
your shirt on when you're talking to Thornton over there. Because
He came up on me.
it looked like there was a breach in the space-time continuum.
It looked
Because it
like
was
I
little
was-
Pat
yeah.
talking to Big Pat.
I was telling him to not go into that Isuzu Trooper.
Whatever you do, don't go karting with Ricky's dad.
I hope those birds don't think that my head is a fish and they penetrate my skull. He was a cute little kid, dude.
Oh, adorable.
Yeah, he ruled.
He had little rolls.
He's the prince in waiting.
He had
Yeah.
a completely square head too. He looked like a little Lego baby.
Oh, yeah.
If they like put some fat on it.
Yeah, especially when his hair was wet. He very much looked like a Lego figure.
I have a soft spot for fat little kids, as do they.
Glad you
Their
don't
whole
have a hard
bodies are
spot.
soft.
Especially
Yeah.
a cool one who's confident enough to go up and just like
Very
start a
gregarious.
conver-
I was
Yeah.
charmed.
That
Dude,
rocks.
I was a fat child, and everyone expected me to be the life of the party.
Yep.
I mean, there's videos of me at 4 years old coming in, sliding into the room, singing old time rock and roll.
That rules.
Yep,
In
singing
your big boy shirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The Clash. I would come in and sing "I Fought the Law" for like my aunts and uncles, and they would be clapping and like passing joints.
Nice.
Yeah,
You guys, Lady and the Tramp, a foot-long hot dog on that very beach.
we
did.
and that's gonna be Thornton's awakening. Thornton stared through us when we did that. He's like, "Oh, it unlocked a piece of him that he's gonna
Yeah.
fucking try and cover up for years." Yeah, we crushed that thing.
Yeah.
We've been doing a fun bit where we pretend to be corpses.
Mm-hmm.
We float face down in the water as Bonzo or Joe films us.
We're going to get AI'd out of a lot of sunset pictures.
Yeah, because we've been doing it literally in front of like the best vistas and the most breathtaking views. The other day we were at Buy a Honda, which is not a used car dealership. Didn't work on stage tonight either. And
I don't think that's how you say it.
I think it's Buyer Honda.
Buy your Honda.
Yeah, Buyer Honda.
Hi.
From me, Ray Pissed. I did not kill my wife. She drank. Everyone knows she drank. She fell. And so we're floating face down, like around at the end of the cove, in front of the bridge. The sun's going down behind the bridge. And we're all just fucking 3 fat, bloated corpses floating face down. And then when we get up and we look about 100 yards down the beach, there's a bunch of people just with consternated faces, just hands on their hips because they're trying to take... They've been waiting all day for this picture.
It's one of the only natural beaches in all of the Keys.
Allegedly, it's the only natural beach.
Yeah, the
I
rest of
found
them are
more
just
today.
Bahama sand they had shipped in.
Yeah. They had Elian Gonzalez used to come over mouthful by mouthful and just spit it by the water.
Elian.
We did it again the other day too at Louis' backyard.
Yep.
Yep. That one was a bit on purpose though.
Yeah.
And Becker has been cold in the water.
Yeah, I've been very cold in the water.
He can't handle it out
Nope,
there.
my core is not good with the changes.
Yeah. It sucks to watch.
I get cold quick.
I feel for
Today
you.
today was better. I think it helped that it was less hot out, so the temp variable was less.
Yeah, I think we went out earlier than yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely seemed a lot nicer today.
We've been going swimming later in the day, I feel like.
I love getting in the water. If we don't get in the water every day, we failed.
I love that rule.
Today, Joe Liss said he couldn't get in the water.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, because he didn't have his swim shorts.
And you know what? I also wasn't wearing swim trunks.
I also was not. I was
but
in
I was
boxers
wearing
and shorts.
I was not wearing undies because if a pelican does come to get me, I want it to be a tearaway pants situation. But
Party boy.
I was wearing my chubby shorts,
Nice.
and guess what? I was ready for action.
Wait a minute, I'm chubby.
Yes, you are, but you're not short. But these things are. Guys, if you're meeting the parents this holiday season, you want to dress the part. Don't wear shorts. What?
Huh?
We're doing an ad now. Hey
know.
guys, if you're meeting the parents this holiday season, you want to dress the part.
Okay.
Why don't you just dress like Robert the Doll? Hi, this is my boyfriend, Ray. He lives down in Key West. He owns a haunted doll. Hey, Ray, put her there. I'm Jeff McKinley. I'm Ray, sir.
What's your last name, Ray?
Hey, anyone want drinks? I'm going to go grab some drinks.
Come on, Ray. What's your last name?
Pissed.
Say it all together for me one time.
My name is Ray Pissed. I'm so glad you reacted that way, sir. Usually this is a deal breaker.
No. I love a good name.
Oh, good. Because when I met Grace, I knew I wanted to give her my last name one day. Make a great first impression with Chubby's. Chubby's has ultra cozy comfort clothes that'll keep you feeling warm and looking great while the weather gets worse and worse. Guess what? I took off those shorts. I put on these bad boys that I bought at the Chubby's store in Charleston, South Carolina. I fucking love them.
You've been yelling, "Go Ninja, go Ninja, go!" You've been doing little flips in those.
Oh yeah, dude. I mean, when I was on that jet ski, every pussy was trying to get wet. Sorry, Chubbies. From flannels and warm pullovers to soft quarter zips, they'll take you from the pumpkin patch to family dinner.
That new flannel fucking rules.
You have one?
They sent us flannels. You should probably have one waiting.
No,
on
they
you.
sent me more shorts.
Oh, they sent me
It's
a pair.
November. I live in Michigan. What am I going to do?
They
Put
sent
them
me
up
a
the
pair of
flagpole?
pants and the flannel. The pants I couldn't be happier with. They're the best pants I've gotten all year, and the flannel's the softest double brush cotton flannel I think I've ever had.
Well, dude, I mean, the 5 1/4 or 5 1/2 short is just my go-to short. It's the best. I was in the water. I was dry in moments. I said, "Hey, Joe List, hey, let Marty see what a man's wet penis looks like." Are we saying his name? Yeah, they say his name on the pod. Chubby's also makes an amazing gift for anybody who wants to dress in style while staying comfortable this season. I agree. All right, and if you want to get a gift for your daughter's new boyfriend Ray, who won't tell you his last name,
Or a haunted doll.
if you want to get a little pair of tiny shorts for a haunted doll so he can look good before he's the grand marshal of the Key West parade, which Robert the Doll was,
Yes.
they put him in a fucking Pope mobile and let him lead the parade.
The Fantasy Fest.
That's
Yeah.
funny to think about someone trying to assassinate the doll.
Take the shot. Just waiting for clearance. The Mossad's like, hold on. We can't destabilize Key West yet. Our friends at Chubby's are giving Chubby Behemoth listeners 20% off.
Say what?
With the promo code Chubby20 at chubbyshorts.com. That's 20% off your order with promo code Chubby20, CHUBBY20 at chubbyshorts.com.
Goddamn.
This holiday season, gift yourself, your loved ones, and any haunted dolls in your life Chubby's.
Swag.
God, I wish I could. You know what? I wonder if I offered him $1,000 for 10 minutes alone with the doll.
They would do
Anything goes. Turn the cameras off.
I bet they'll let us have it.
They come back in, and his head is trapped in my butt. I'm like, look, I don't know if you call the Coast Guard or the cops, but either way.
Wait, head first or his whole body is inside of you?
No, well, what it's even funnier if just his head's poking out.
Arms up.
He's turtling. He's turtling.
We started as a breech birth, and it ended as a party. I'm sorry, Dax. Yeah, fuck. I mean, I'm going to be disrespectful to this doll.
Yeah, we have to be. It's a fucking doll. I'm barely respectful to my action figures.
You got that right.
Yep. I still have guys.
I'm barely respectful to my action figures.
Yeah, I smoke.
What's that mean? You don't pour them coffee when you're having some?
No, I smoke in the house.
Oh, yeah, they hate that.
They do hate it.
Mm-hmm. It's bad for their paint.
Yeah, they did whole PSAs about how I should never smoke, and now I smoke in front of them. I'm a bad person.
Life's a funny fucking thing, man. Yep.
Stick to microplastics.
My favorite toy as a child was my Ghostbusters Firehouse.
That's
Nice.
sick. How big was that sucker?
This tall.
Ooh. It is.
That's good
It was this
podcast.
tall, dude.
The real Ghostbusters.
It was that tall?
Yeah, it was probably 3 feet tall, yardstick long. And me and my sister.
Well, tell me when to stop.
Exactly this big.
That's
bro, I have
sick.
dreams about it still.
Did you have all the guys?
Every guy, every alternate
Did you have the
outfit. I
car?
had different iterations of the guys. Did I have the car? Yeah, my dad was getting sober. Of course I had the car. Yeah, he was trying to make up for some whoopsies behind the wheel. So yeah, I had the car. All right. My mom, when she went to New York when I was a kid, she fucking brought me back a letter from the Ghostbusters that had a little bit of slime on it.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's
God, she was
awesome.
so great. Her birthday is at, oh my God. Today's the 16th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At midnight, it'll be my mom's birthday.
Whoa.
Dude, that rules.
What if she comes through Robert?
Start saying Julie a lot?
I hope my mom has more words in heaven than just her sister's name. I hope that they gave her back her full
I
vocabulary.
do as well.
Yeah. Oh my God, dude! If I need to ask Robert some questions
At
about
the
my mom.
Yeah, you
the
do.
veil might be thin tonight.
Oh my! It's a full moon too.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm scared.
It's
now.
it's gonna be so funny if we die on an airplane after this episode.
Oh my God. Maybe you might get reverse hexed. You're
Yeah.
gonna be okay.
That's our biggest hope here.
I think that your mom will fight off any bad vibes for us.
She always did, man.
Hell yeah.
I used to have that. Oh, dude. And also there was a grate on the top of the firehouse. So you could pour slime through the grate and it would drip slime throughout the entire firehouse.
That's why you like slime.
Dude, that one's worth a fortune.
I still have it.
That's cool. I think unboxed they're worth like $300.
$300.
A fortune.
What?
Dude, for $1.50's worth of plastic, that's an incredible amount of
It was
money.
more than $1.50.
The amount of the plastic.
My
not the
mom
cost.
my
I
mom
know.
spent $600 on it in 1992.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I bet it was like $200.
No.
150.
No way.
The Turtles playset was 125.
Yeah, but those were turtles.
That's
These
true.
are Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could pour slime through the top, and me and my sister, my dad had a camera, and we'd make movies where like my sister was a baby. She would come through, and she was like the attack of the 30-foot or the 300-foot baby, and she would attack the firehouse.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome.
That's
Yeah,
why you like slime, I bet.
I love slime, dude. I mean, it's a tactile experience, and you got to be creative with it too.
And watching it go down the grate, I bet that was so satisfying.
Oh yeah, and it dripped, and you would make your own slime with borax, and you could like make it a right consistency. And if your mom was, well, your mom was always at work. If you were my case, and Dad's home, you know, he'd fucking reach up into the food cabinet. You know, his hand would go towards the vanilla extract, but no, it would slowly just find the green food coloring, and he'd put that in the slime, and you're cooking, man.
That rules.
That was so much fun. God, I miss that thing. Yeah. My algorithm now is just all art projects because I've been trying to. I want to learn how to watercolor. I really don't want to do any of the creative projects that I have to do contractually.
Right.
Where like ghostwriting or finish my next book, and I just want to sit down and fucking paint. I want to learn how to paint.
That's fun. It's
But I don't want to
relaxing.
learn how to paint good stuff.
No.
I don't want to learn how to paint well. I just want to fucking skip right to the crazy impressionistic shit.
How do I prep the paint? How do I prep the canvas? That's
I want to
all
make my
need
own
to
paint.
know. Yeah.
Yeah. And I bought all this crazy rice paper from Temu.
Nice.
Do you guys know about Temu?
Yeah.
You know about Temu?
Yeah.
Dude, they send you random shit you didn't really want, but then you have to figure out how to
and
use
it's-
it. It's a lot of
It
fun.
kind of sucks.
It's like a scavenger hunt for useless crap.
Now,
Yeah. What did
do
you
mean they
order?
send you
Oh,
random
I could
shit?
tell you.
Yeah, tell us.
I ordered, I got, I think, 17 boxes, and I spent like $12. And some of the stuff was what I ordered. A lot of the stuff, I ordered like gold leaf.
Okay.
Because I wanted to do this crazy thing where I would I'd make lino cuts, and then I would screen print. But the gold leaf, I would put it in the middle and like print the fucking gold leaf onto the paper.
Okay.
But no, I went to open the gold leaf, and all of them just shattered and got all over the floor.
Whoa.
Yeah, and that's like a nightmare.
Yeah,
It's impossible to clean
It's
up.
like glitter, pretty much.
Emmy was so mad. Rightfully so.
Yeah,
Our new
that's-
hardwood floors are covered in gold leaf.
Well, you added to the value.
Well, I like to say it's the disco room.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's so funny.
I also got a bunch of rice paper, which I thought was going to be big, and it's very small. But then I got some that I thought was going to be normal, and it's fucking reams, huge reams. And guess what? It doesn't taste good.
No.
I thought rice paper. I like toilet paper. I thought the rice paper might be good.
It's good to roll with.
Oh, it's good to roll with. I bought a like a press that I could use for linos.
Nice,
That
little
is
roller.
literally this big, and you can't fit any paper through it.
Damn.
I bought a wig that I thought was for a girl. Wasn't.
It's a boy's
It's
wig.
a boy's wig. It's like a Beatles wig. I'm gonna put it on Susanna. That'll be funny.
Nice.
Yep. I think that while Susanna is a little girl, you can do silly stuff with her, and then you can show it to her later on, and she's like, "God, I was so lucky to have this wacky impact in my life."
Oh yeah.
You know, like there's a lot of stuff that I want to like impart upon her now. So when she's like, "Well, like when I was a boy, slime."
Yeah.
You know, I didn't know that slime was going to play such an important role in my adult life, but there I was making slime. So yeah, like that's like the fucking chaos room in our house. I want Susanna to learn a bunch of like crazy art tactics down there.
All you can do is help her find her slime.
That's what it's all about.
It
Being
rules.
an uncle.
Oh yeah, I got a video the other day of my niece doing cartwheels in the living room, screaming cowabunga with her Ninja Turtles mask on,
Wow.
and it made my whole day.
Wow. I'm glad you didn't just lick that envelope and put the note on top of the dresser and go jump off that big stool. Because
Yeah.
you peaked right there.
Yeah, it rules. I love getting her into shit.
Damn. Are you having an impact in a child's life?
I have 5 nephews.
5.
Yeah,
What are their names?
they have a lot of names.
Can you tell them apart though?
Yeah,
What's the
my
what's the
brother
difference in
has
ages?
my brother has 3 boys with 3 different women.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Are
The
they
hat
all
trick.
the same flavor?
no.
No. Awesome. You have rainbow children.
Hmm.
That's fun, man.
Yeah, I have black cousins.
I have a black brother-in-law,
That's cool.
and his family's freaky deaky.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
Korean too.
Oh yeah. Well, you were in the group chat where I said that I butt fucked. We have a fucking fantasy football group chat.
Yeah.
Pat's in the league this year. He's blowing it.
Yeah, fuck fantasy football.
But
I'm like 4 and 6. I'm all
You're
right.
doing fine. You're getting back into it. But I beat the shit out of my dad, and in the group chat that's full of me, my brother-in-law, and his black male family members, I said that I was butt fucking my dad, and like, whoa, I just committed incest because I just fucked my dad. And then Sophie hit me up and was like, hey, you got to knock that stuff off. Like Omar and Shaq don't like that kind of thing.
I was saying fucked up shit in there too.
Not about fucking your dad, though.
Yeah.
I guess not.
Yeah. They don't have time for that foolishness.
This foolishness.
Yeah, they really. Have I brought that up on the pod yet?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I love that they didn't like that flavor. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Can we talk about the banana thing too?
of course.
Yes.
Yes. Where are we at on this, Becker?
We've got 11 minutes left.
I don't want to be late to the doll appointment.
We got 11 minutes left.
Hi, I've got Sam Tallent for Robert. It was funny when you were on the phone calling, and you would be like, I was like, is it Robert?
His secretary.
Because twice it wasn't. It was like my mom and my mechanic. And then the third time when it was, is it Robert? I was, Yes.
Yes, it
Robert.
Oh my God, that Adderall is kicking in just in time for the doll appointment.
My sugar high got in about 20 minutes ago, and it rules.
I'm kind of scared now
Yeah, we're
because
gonna
I got
be
high
great.
and then the Adderall hit. And anyway, we were on a pontoon adventure.
Yeah, on a pontoon.
Mm-hmm. It was me. It was the boys. It was Joe Madaus, the owner of Key West Comedy, who's also a fucking ship captain and ripped, it turns out.
Dude, that guy rocks.
What a stud. Joe rules. Joe
He's so
absolutely
nice.
rules.
He's so sweet.
Yeah, Joe Madaus.
He's got the most calming energy.
Despite being a man in his 40s from Boston.
Yeah. And he just like puts everybody at ease. Like he's such a cool dude.
He's like sweet, but also like capable.
yeah.
Great dude. So we're on his boat. We're out there with, we've got Aubrey, we've got Caleb, we've got the gender bending Elliot, who is a delight.
Elliot might be my favorite dude.
I was like, if we're gonna like get one of these guys to like show us around town, I want Elliot's version of Key West.
He almost got chopped up.
He did?
No, he did the right thing, but then the person in front warned. He jumped off the back of the boat as we were
Oh my
walking.
God, that was so scary.
But he did it the right way.
He was also wearing a bunch of pearl necklaces and like flowing gowns.
Yeah, but he went off and out, but the person that was helping us park just saw that he went off, so
Right.
he thought he went straight off.
Yeah, and then Joe started to back up the boat.
And it made Joe nervous because it all got yelled in the same
and
moment.
Elliot just has all these bejangles.
He's dressed
and-
like a Zelda character.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has like long hair. He says that he wears all these pearl necklaces because girls or ladies keep giving them to him after he fucks them.
I
And
believe
it's like,
it.
dude. Tom called him a metrosexual, and I was like, Tom, you got to update your kind of homophobic slurs. We don't really say metrosexual anymore. But anyway, we're on the boat. Bonzo's there. Joe's there. We're having a funky, fresh time.
It ruled. Steve was with us.
Steve Crane in
Yeah.
there. Aubrey, I called her Obelisk. She likes it.
Yep.
Okay, and then what happens? We have some snacks. You guys went and got some snacks.
We went to Publix. We got some party trays with some Italian subs.
Nailed it.
Some chips, some
Sure.
beer. And then we got some bananas. Didn't think anything of it.
No. Bananas are a great way to get some potassium.
They were
some
bright
vitamin C,
yellow.
some
They were
fiber.
huge.
They were massive. I fucking deep-throated a whole banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were oddly good at that, sir.
Yeah, dude, I don't know what it is. I don't have a gag reflex.
That's cool.
And
I was
I
like-
learned that by like doing like food pranks as a child.
Okay.
Yeah, like you get a corn dog and you'd be like, "Aw," and the next thing you know, like the stick's all the way in, and everyone's like, saying words we don't say anymore. One of the two words I've got for Robert. Bonzo was probably there. Rock hard. Get Sam a fucking corn dog, man. Joe was like, "Oh, dude, the corn dog." So, so we got these bananas.
Yeah.
That's you, dude. That's what you sound like. Oh, dude, and that was the voice you would do a lot when you were younger. Am I crazy? Oh, dude, what? And then you do the thing where you would fake swear without saying it. You'd be like, "You, dude." Oh, dude, you had like a Vato voice. You'd be like, "Mother." Yeah. Anyway,
That's
the bananas
fun.
come out.
Yeah.
Joe, you remember that little firehouse I had, the Ghostbusters firehouse? Remember those movies we would make with Sophie? Yeah. Bananas.
Bananas show up on the boat. The boys break out the bananas, start to pass them around.
the banana boat.
Captain Joe is like, "Oh, that's a curse. Those
Yeah.
are bad luck." And we're like,
And his eyes like widened when he saw them, and like we just talked about, the calmest energy.
they widened before he deep throated it too, so
Yeah.
it wasn't because of that.
Okay.
Yeah. So the banana thing, I didn't tell if he was telling us the truth or not. I guess bananas make fruits ripen faster, and I was like, "Well, keep him away from Elliot." Everyone laughed. So then we pull into
And the ghost ships.
Mud Key.
And Ian's there, our parasail man.
We didn't even talk about
We
that.
didn't talk about
Not that.
parasailing.
Yeah, we will.
You got to do it. Yeah.
We have another pod tomorrow.
What is this a Patreon?
No, this is a
it's
free one.
Hear it on the Patreon episode.
Yes, but Ian, we pull in, and what's he say to you?
He says, "Oh, you brought fucking bananas on the boat, kid."
Yeah, and then Elliot jumps into the propeller.
Yeah.
You brought fucking bananas on the boat, kid.
Yeah, they also used to produce like mysterious ghost ships because bananas would harbor poisonous spiders,
Yes.
and they'd come up and kill everyone on the boat, and then there'd just be a boat floating with ripening bananas and no one left on it.
The banana spider wiped out generations of mariners. I know, you're right about that. But I'll say this, right? So we have bananas on the boat. There's like 8 sea captains there. They all scold us and hiss. How dare you landlubbers bring bananas on me boat? Then we have one of the best days I've ever had on Mud Key.
It ruled.
We fucking traipse through the mangroves. Bonzo's filming. We walk out on the other side. Where's your lighter?
We got, we set up in those old lobster and crabbing nets.
Becker has this lighter right here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's one of the lighters for the audio listener, which you all should be, let's be honest. It has the bowl packing apparatus on the end. It's kind of like a little, you tap, 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 light, legalize it, Peter Tosh. A man traded you a White Claw for a cigarette.
Yes.
And then he asked for a lighter, and you handed him this device, and he went, "Oh, when did lighters get so woke?" And Bonzo went, "It's a lighter." So that was a lot of fun. Anyway, we just have a fucking splendid, beautiful day. I swam out to a sandbar. No one thought I could do it, but I was brave like I always am. I swam back. It took a lot longer. I get back into the bay. There's, jellyfish and barracudas. But I dodged them. So all I'm trying to say is that we have already dodged one curse. So if that curse doesn't hold true down here in these Caribbean waters...
There's no way Robert can get us.
What's Robert going to do?
I believe in the banana curse much more than the doll curse.
I'm going to whisper a slur at Robert and see what he does.
He'll like that.
He will.
He's been around for a while.
His eyes light up.
Yeah.
But then Ian did say you didn't bring bananas on the boat when we were parasailing, did you, kid?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
We'll explain why he thought that would have explained some things on the Patreon.
Yeah.
What a good teaser.
Dude, we love the tease.
It's just too long of a story. We'll be here for a long time if I start to explain that.
Okay. Any other highlights that we forgot about today? We had such a big full day. Yesterday we had a big day.
Today we did a little man on the street action from
God, I know.
A GEM cart.
Yeah, we have a golf cart thanks to Jeep Adventures, Stephen Crane's company. He also gave us a van, and he's giving me a fucking slingshot to drive up the coast.
Yeah.
And so we were pulling up to people, and I would say, "Hi, my name's Dominique Montball," I wouldn't say it to them. I said a million names in the van or the cart, and then never said one of them to the people. We would just pull up and be like, "What's your favorite part of Key West?" And this German woman was like, "What are you into?" And we were like, "Well, we like the food, we like the culture, we like everything." And she was like, "Well, you should go to the third-story museum." And I was like, "Are there stairs?" She said, "Yes." And I said, "Oh, we can't do stairs." And she said, "You can't do stairs?" And I said, "Yes, he's morbidly obese." And I pointed to Pat, and the lady goes, "Oh, yes." And then pivots away from it immediately.
She did say, "Oh, yeah, the elevator's broken at the third story."
Yes. So that was fun.
Yes.
And then we went and laid face down in a graveyard.
We did do that.
Got to get the corpse gag.
Might have gotten another curse there.
Nah.
I mean...
Oh, we went to the AIDS memorial.
Yeah, I mean, we've been really dodging bullets.
I lit my pants on fire on that Kerouac bench.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I smashed a coconut in the middle of the pier.
Yeah.
And then Joe found an even riper coconut and tossed it to me, and I smashed it, and it got all over Bonzo, and we all laughed at him.
Yeah, Bonzo's got rat lung now.
Yeah, Bonzo's got rat lung.
So do you from those cigarettes.
Oh, I have dead lung.
Becker got moldy smokes. Did you hear about this?
He was with me.
Yeah.
They watched me panic throw them away.
Oh, he threw them away. He didn't ask for his money back.
They were so gross to the touch, dude.
Exactly. Be like, "Hi,
No,
you
but
gave me a pack of worms. Can I have my $8 back?"
Turned and there was a trash receptacle, and they were like out of my hand. They were fucking disgusting.
Speaking of trash receptacles,
Oh, yeah.
today at the sandwich place, we got a sick Cuban sandwich, and then out of nowhere, I look over and there's a trash can and a rooster, because there's just a bunch of fucking feral roosters everywhere here, fell into the trash can, and I laughed so hard. Called Bonzo over. He's filming the trash can. We got the rooster coming out of the trash can. I mean, we're making movies down here, bro.
They ruled.
Call me Harmony Korine.
I thought about it. If you were
Call me Harmony
homeless here,
Korine.
Harmony? I was thinking about it earlier.
Uh-huh.
If you were homeless here, you'd eat like a fucking king.
Yeah.
There's chicken everywhere, and they're not afraid of people. You just reach down and wring one's neck. They're not even trying to escape.
That's
Like-
what you've been thinking about.
Like 6 of them congregated around me while I smoked while I was trying to stand in the sun and dry off.
How
after
sick do you
Laggerhead
think you'd
today.
get?
You get so sick from eating fucking street chickens down here.
Dude,
they're boys.
They're eating the palm nuts and shit everywhere.
I saw them eat a piece of pork earlier.
That rules.
I saw a chicken eat a chicken nugget yesterday.
I fed
There's
one my
nothing wrong
old
with that.
Band-Aid today.
Yeah,
That
fucking
sucks.
Joe today went to give a chicken a piece of his sandwich, and I said, "Don't do it." And he went, "I'm not." And then he put the little tiny micro bite that he tore off to feed the chicken in his mouth.
I threw a piece
as
of
if
bread.
You weren't going to do it.
I threw a piece of bread at one's head. It hit it right in the head.
It's not good. We
was
gotta
funny.
quit. We gotta quit disrespecting every island tradition down here.
I'm just saying, I would eat a lot of chicken if I was homeless on that island.
I think I finally found the voice for what this show is. I just need to look like and act like a giant fifth grader.
Yeah, you do with those long
I
sleeves
have
on.
huge Key West shirts, and I'm bobbling around. I've been doing a funny gag where when we get back and my shorts are all wet, I take them off and I sit on the couch with just my shirt over my
It's not
testicles.
funny.
Everyone loves it.
I love it.
Yeah, Becker loves it.
It's pissing me off.
No, people love the sausage. Sometimes they want to see how it's made.
Mm-hmm.
Any other fun stuff we missed today?
Whips. That fucking douchebag who you
Whoa.
had to set up the fucking.
Oh, we saw him again. We passed Mark on the
Yeah.
street while we were buying gifts for Robert.
Nice.
Was
Yeah.
he still doing bits?
No, he looked more shit-faced.
There's a guy here named Ridiculous Reed,
Yeah.
who's like one of the best street performers, buskers in the world. And he's working on this new straitjacket bit after he did his fucking... He juggles whips and shit, and he's got a rock-hard body, and he's just a stud.
He's like flirting with chicks whose boyfriends are right next to
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
He pops his shoulder out and then back into socket so fast
While wearing
when
a
he does that
straitjacket, yeah.
that I think it kind of ruined the amazement because I think people thought he did a trick. And he ripped his arm out of socket and then put it back in.
It was fun to watch him workshop, though, because he's only done that bit like 15 times, he
I
said.
think he's got to slow it down so that people can tell that his arm's hanging limp.
Yeah, you should go slower when you pop your shoulder out of socket.
Well,
Reed.
once it's out, I think he should just let it be out. He tried to do it in one motion
He should pop it out and go, "Ow, my shoulder!"
and then hug it back in
And then
finish.
Mwah.
Yeah.
But yeah, he like called up this guy Mark to help, and he called me up. Was I a plant? I don't know. Call me the Cactus Man because I'm succulent.
But Mark was a
And-
mark.
Yeah, so he calls up Mark, and Mark's wasted, and he doesn't know how to follow any directions. And
He's like trying to be funny, like too hard. And
Yeah.
it's like heckin' cringe.
I was
bro.
wearing a mic, and I kept whispering to him, "You're fucking this up, Mark." Mark, you're blowing it, Mark.
Did you guys see his wife filming the whole thing and thoroughly enjoying how bad it was going?
No,
She like was.
It ruled.
I don't pay attention to these island women.
She really enjoyed watching him get his.
Awesome.
Yeah,
She's gonna kill him on this trip.
possibly.
Yeah, if Reed doesn't first.
She was way too excited about how poorly it was going.
Dude, if your whole life you're just like a fucking cop in Fort Lauderdale, and your wife's like, "You gotta quit shooting the minorities, Mark." And he's like, "Well, they gotta quit showing up after dark." And
They're scary.
You know, you use your fucking retirement money, you take her on a trip to Key West. This is the highlight of their lives, is watching Mark
Eat it.
wrap a fucking, busker up in a straitjacket.
It'd be so funny if we had to sell some wide world footage to like Netflix for a true crime doc about how which Mark's wife killed him, and it's just the footage of him like being a goofball.
Or Larry David.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like heavy music as Mark is rapping a svelte dude in chains and doing like the fucking King Tut up there.
And you're just a big fifth grader up
Yeah, I'm
there.
a huge fifth grader. I'm like, I can't miss my doll appointment. Speaking of, we should probably get over there.
We should probably go into our doll appointment.
You know what? If you guys might want to make appointments in your lives, you should make an appointment to come see me do live stand-up comedy. Tampa Bay this upcoming weekend. I got 3 nights of comedy at Side Splitters. Come up there. Followed by Comedy Works Homecoming. Those shows are going to sell out. 6 shows, all going to sell out. Or... No. And then I'm in Springfield, Missouri. I'm doing a show in Akron, Ohio, Milwaukee, Dallas. I'm coming to Hyenas in December.
Nice.
A bunch of dates coming up for the next year. Blue Note, Hawaii. And join the Patreon, please, Becker.
Yes, please join the Patreon. It's keeping me alive.
Actually, quit that one. Join the Wide World Patreon.
Join the Wide World
instead.
Patreon, too, because I am already out $7,000 on this trip, which I don't mind doing to bring you guys the entertainment that you love. But yeah, join. It's patreon.com/Chubby Behemoth and patreon.com/Side
Sam, Tallent, wide world.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we have to go be rude to a doll.
Bye.